Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of FoolCraft. I'm here at our mob spawner, staring down a wither cat. The mob spawner itself is working great. It is awesome and amazing and I love it. The only problem is these wither cats keep escaping. But I found if I don't mess with them or hit them or anything, then they're just, oh, one just died in there. They don't mess with me, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. I am not messing with them. Okay, so I did a couple things in between the episodes, not a whole lot, because there is so much to do during the episodes. Trying to think, what did I do? I consolidated all of the Hermitron stuff over here. So now these are all, yeah, ready to go. I moved the chickens over here. Hello, chickens. Because the rancher was actually trying to pick up the chicken eggs. And it was getting stuck, so that was not good. I also added another rocket fuel mini-moo in here that I had in the system because I think they've changed the mini-moos in the configs. And you can see the delay right now is 10 minutes, but before it was up to like 30 minutes. So hopefully they'll still give enough rocket fuel that I can keep this system powered. Seems to be doing okay. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Let's see, what else did I do? I upgraded... Actually, I'll do another one right now. I upgraded our farm. I put a ton of growth crystals underneath it. Wow, look at how much diamond essence we have. That's crazy. And let me show you the recipe for those. It's super easy. I think I showed you guys this before, but we'll do another one just in case. Because check out how many bones we have. 6.5 stacks of bones. Crazy. Also, the diamond spikes, aside from not dropping XP, apparently the Endermen do die on it because I've got 16 ender pearls in here, or 21 ender pearls, and then I also put a stack in here. So we're getting ender pearls at a pretty good rate. It's not bad. I do want to figure out if there's a way to make mob chunks with that farm. I'm not entirely sure. I know before, to make the mob chunks, you have to use this, the Solium dagger. And I don't know, you used to be able to use it in an autonomous activator. I don't even know if that's in the pack. Activator. Nope. Okay, cart detector, player chest. Yeah, I don't know. It used to be that you could put it into an autonomous activator and it would gather mob chunks for you. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. I also planted some wheat over here because we are going to be doing a little bit with chickens today, and chickens need wheat. Okay, you can see all of the growth crystals in here. Sooner or later, I want this entire farm, just every block, have a growth crystal under it. I think that would be awesome. Hello, wheat. I upgraded our inferium seeds as well. And to do that, it's pretty easy. There's a couple different tiers. There's five different tiers. I upgraded them to tier 3, which just takes intermedium essence around the tier 2 seeds, which takes prudentium essence around the tier 1 seeds, which you already have seen me make. So those are producing inferium at a pretty good clip. It doesn't change what it gives. It's still always going to give inferium, but it gives different amounts. Let's see. Yeah, this level gives like 3 per, I think, per harvest, whereas on level 1 you only get 1. Yeah, so that's some awesomeness. Now, oh, actually, woo, I don't know where I am. We got some artifact bags in our mob spawner, and I should have opened it, or at least grabbed them while I was over here, but pff, trust me to not think of it. There we go. All right. Artifact bags. We also have, like, I don't know, last I checked we had like 40 something of the legendary loot bags. So I'm probably going to have to find an automated way to open those, or our system is going to get completely clogged. Alright, so artifact bag number 1. Diamond encrusted skull and a necrotic bone. That's, I don't know how good that is. Ooh, a capacitor bank. Nice. And we already have one of those. Bloop. No. No. Oh, no. No. Let's just go like this. That's always nice, a free capacitor bank. Whee! Okay. Where did my... Oh, it's still there. That's fine, that's fine. Eventually, I am going to set up power cables and stuff in here. That's part of what I want to do today, but I don't know if we're going to have time. It might be for next episode. Now that we're getting really into mystical agriculture, we're going to need a lot of auto-crafting. Auto-crafting makes this mod so much easier. Because there's things you have to make, like... When you do the seeds, let's do a tier... Okay, emerald seeds are tier 5. You need to make supremium and a tier 5 crafting seed. And supremium is, of course, superium, intermedium, prudentium. So, crafting all this is a pain in the butt unless you use your storage system properly. Which we will get to. But not right now. Today, I want to play with poop. Yeah. That doesn't sound that good. But it might actually make our crops grow faster, which will be very exciting. I don't know if this works on mystical agriculture crops, but we are going to find out. So if you didn't know about the chickens mod, poop, if you surround dirt with chicken manure, you get fertilized dirt, and this grows crops really, really fast. But if you've already laid your farmland out, what you can also do is use a fertilizer sprayer to spray liquid fertilizer on your crops. So that is what we're gonna do. Did I see some magical essence in there? Oh, we do have some. This stuff is like bone meal for resource crops, like it says, for the mystical agriculture stuff, because regular bone meal doesn't work on them. We'll put that in there for now. All right, so let's start by making a fertilizer mixer. And we don't have a hopper, but that's okay. And the fertilizer mixer... there we go. The fertilizer mixer makes the liquid fertilizer for the fertilizer sprayer. So let's grab that. And it doesn't need RF, but RF makes it go faster. So let's continue building on this wall of wall of stuff here. And it needs water. So let's get a pressurized conduit. Looks like I don't have any. Oh no. I need some fused quartz. Okay, that's fine. Another good reason to get all this stuff together. To get all the automation done so that we don't have to stop and do stuff like this. Alright. Oh, we're going to need that too. Solarium. There we go. Some pressurized fluid conduit. Perfect. And we just feed it up here. And we'll need to attach it because it doesn't automatically attach when there's a fluid. Yet a wrench. There we go. Okay, so that should be... Hopefully the fluid conduits work on this. It does. Okay, water. Let's put some fertilizer in here, or some chicken manure, and that should, yeah, making liquid fertilizer. Perfect. So the other thing we're gonna need is actually a bucket of water. Actually, oh, all right, never mind. That filled up fast. Okay, so to make the fertilizer sprayer, good stuff. Just need a button, iron ingots. I don't know if we have any buttons. I'm just gonna make one. And liquid fertilizer bucket. Perfect. And it gives us the bucket back. How nice. Okay, so I don't know if I can put this in here. Oh. Whoa, no. We're out of manure, that's why. That's why it's not producing anymore. Alright. So we just right click on that, and that's quite a bit of fertilizer. I don't know how much fertilizer... Oh, it's dark out. I don't know how much fertilizer one needs to fertilize stuff, but we will find out. Oh, I also moved my bed upstairs. I don't know why. I think just to make room for the chickens downstairs. Alright, let's check this thing out. Oh, wow. Oh! Oh no, there's a... No, creeper! Go away! I think this is chunk claimed, so... I don't think the creeper can actually blow anything up, but... Oh my goodness. So this is cool. Huh? And is it... It looks like it... Oh, I'm out of fertilizer. It looks like it might be growing this stuff faster. I don't know. Question is it already... Yeah, okay. I can't hoe it, so it's already done. Whoa. Missing a dirt block here. Seems like there might be Endermen about. All right. So that is really cool, and it does look like it's speeding it up, or maybe that's just the growth crystals. I don't know. I don't know. But the next thing is to start the auto crafting process. And does this have any more? Well, let's see how much fertilizer we can get. Should really make sure this gets fertilized over here. Okay, that's awesome. Very nice. Nice, okay. Who knew chicken poop could be so useful? I guess chicken farmers probably knew. Throw this in there. Keep that handy because who doesn't want a poop sprayer on them at all times? doing on stuff here? We're doing good. The very first thing we need to automate is this solderer. Because we're going to need a lot of what it provides in order to make the interfaces. I haven't done this for a long time, so. The ME interface is applied energistics. Okay. Not refined storage. Fluid interface. Interface. Yeah, okay. I think that might be the thing that we need. Now I'm wishing I'd done AE. Relay, network transmitter, receiver, interface, fluid interface, machine casing, don't need that. Controller, we have that. Oh, this is what we need, crafters. Yep. This is what stores the patterns for the, we're gonna need some diamonds. Oh, look at that. Good thing we got 1 million. Wait. There we go. All right. Oh, seeds are going to be a problem. I can see. I can see from here. Let's go ahead and do 16 of these. Throw them in there. We'll need the crafter in order to automate this as well. So, what else do we need to make a crafter? Machine casing, advanced processor, construction core, and destruction core. Okay, so let's get some iron as well. We'll make 16 of these as soon as this is done. What else do we need? We need a pattern terminal, I believe is what it's called. Pattern grid. So to make that, we need a pattern, a grid, and an advanced processor. To make the pattern, super easy. Let's, in fact, make several because we're going to need them. And a grid. Okay, yeah, okay. So I'm going to run this stuff through here, and it's going to take a little bit. So I will bring you back when it's all ready to assemble. See you then. Okay, we're back. Ready to go. We've got all the stuff we need to create a grid. To make a pattern grid, we just need the pattern, advanced processor, and a grid. Grid, advanced processor, just one, and a pattern. And that should cook us up a pattern grid. We're also going to need one of these, actually, but those are simpler to make. Because there's two kinds of patterns we need. One is the crafting pattern, and one is the processing pattern. The processing pattern is like when you need to cook something. When you cook iron ore up into iron, you use a processing pattern. When you need to craft something, you use a pattern grid. If that makes sense. So let's go ahead and make that. This doesn't require any power. Do I have everything I need? I do not. I need a furnace. There we go. Where is it? It's a little bit easier to make than the pattern grid as well. Okay, so here's our pattern grid. The patterns go right here. And here's our processing pattern encoder. I'm going to put that right here, right next door, and the patterns will go in there. So the first thing, we still need to make a crafter. Because the crafter is what actually uses the patterns. I think I have enough to do all this. There we go. Oh, need a machine casing. Need some enriched. Oh, that's gonna be the first thing. This is the first pattern we're going to be putting in there. Believe me. All right. Machine casing. Seriously? Come on now. Crafter. Awesome. Okay, so now this gets stuck into the system like this. And now this is ready. You can put any kind of patterns you want in here. If you put this facing a machine, like if I were to put it facing the alloy smelter, then I could put a processing pattern in it and it would automatically smelt things for me. Let's see. So what did I want to start with? I can't remember. So the first thing I should do is make a pattern for patterns. That is very important. Oh, okay. We also need JEI synchronized. Because what this can do... Oh, we also need to turn on the OR dictionary. What this can do that AE can't do, which is one of the reasons why I like this better, is even if you don't have all the stuff you need, you can still click the pattern in. Oh, and then you see there's the pattern, and you just hit create pattern, and that is a pattern for a pattern. And while we're at it, let's make a pattern for the quartz. Very important. Very important thing. So now if we go into the system, if we go pattern, you'll see it has craft here, and you can craft as many of them as you need. Let's craft 5. It tells you all of the resources that you'll need and whether they're available or not, and then you just hit start and it starts going. There we go. Now we have 5 more patterns. We're also going to need a crafting monitor, because this tells you like if anything gets stuck or anything, but I don't believe we have all the resources to make that yet. And that's not it. Processor. Nope. Okay. So another thing I think we should put in here is the crafter. Seems like a good thing to know how to do, right? And of course we'll need to make a pattern for this. Didn't I just make a bunch of patterns? I swear I did. There they are. Okay. So crafter, machine casing. What else does the crafter need? We also need to teach it how to make advanced processors. And these. These are easy. Construction and destruction core. You can see we're filling up this really, really fast. By the time I'm done, basically this entire floor is going to be crafters. And maybe this entire wall as well. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so crafter. So if I click on this now and I hit start, you'll see that now it has missing resources. I need to craft another basic processor, and I need to craft an advanced processor in order to get this to actually craft. So let me go ahead and get that stuff done, and I will bring you back in just a second. See you then. All right, so when we check in our crafting preview, we can see that everything we need is available. So we hit start, and this should make us a crafter. So this one is going to have a very important job. This one needs to work the solderer. And that's not the way I wanted it. You have to have it actually facing the machine that you want it to, there we go, to work on. All right, so now we can go up here to our pattern processing and we can look up. Actually, let's just go process. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Haha. Let's make some more patterns. Let's just loop. Look at that. Because this is the solder is a process, we have to do this in the processing pattern encoder. And make sure you click or dictionary. That's really important. So, processor. We need to make the printed basic processor. 1 piece of iron equals 1 printed basic processor. Good stuff. The improved, 1 bar of gold. Again, this is where this just completely outshines AE, because with AE, I would have to have the raw thing, I would have to make that, and then I have to put the raw thing here and put the output here, and it's just such a pain in the butt. Okay, so to make the processor, it requires printed redstone and printed silicon, and then like, oop. Hello? That is not what I required of you. Maybe I have to clear it. Oh, okay, there we go. Just needed to change the screen, I guess. Weird. Okay. And then the last thing that we need is, of course, the printed silicon itself, which I think we can access just by hitting R. Nope. So let's do that. No? Really? Printed silicon. There we go. Okay, so this is all going to go in this processing thingy here. And like that, and like that, and like that. Okay, so now we can make these pretty much on demand. The only problem is we have to be able to get them out. And if memory serves me correctly, I think you have to do the export bus on the bottom of this. This will put everything in, but it won't take anything out when it's done. So, actually what we need is an import bus. Or an importer, excuse me. So let's go ahead and put that into a pattern, because we're going to need a ton of those, I can assure you. Importer. We haven't taught it how to make construction and destruction cores, I don't think. Oh wait, no, we did. It's right here. Yes. And if you shift, it'll show you, the pattern will show you what it makes. If you mouse over it, it'll just tell you, but like that, it'll show you. So that is great. So now if we go in here, oh, I forgot cable. I have to teach it how to make cable. We have plenty of cable, but I just want to make sure in the future that we don't run out. Okay. We'll have to teach it how to make glass as well. That's another processing pattern. And we can feed it into the alloy smelter, but we won't do that right now because we don't need to. I think we have a ton of glass in here. Yeah, we got a little bit. Okay, so importer, craft, start. Auto crafting. This is gonna take a minute. And while I'm thinking about it, here's another thing that's important. Speed upgrades for that solder, because oh my goodness. And we're gonna need to do that in a processing. So the upgrade itself can be right there. And then this for the speed upgrade. It just needs sugar, redstone, and the upgrade. So we can put this in here and put this in here, and we've completed our first crafter. But it's a crafter that can make more crafters. So there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I forgot. Since it doesn't have an importer yet, it's not gonna, yeah. Okay. Then put that back in. And now it should, yeah, okay. See, it automatically puts them in. I wish it would automatically take them out too, but what you gonna do, right? So as soon as this is done, we should see an importer. Yes, there it is. Our importer is ready to go. We also need some cable. So I believe it's like that. And then you can just hook it up there. So let's check on this. You can put upgrades and stuff into this too, like speed upgrades and things, but we probably don't need to. Mode whitelist. That should mean that everything goes in. Yeah, okay. So let's see if this works by creating another crafter, because we're gonna need it. Okay, so you can see now that it has the 2 craft and everything that's available, so hopefully this will work. Okay, you can see it's being exported now. It's disappearing, which means it's going back into the system where it can be used for crafting. This is very exciting. How you doing? Yeah, it's still got some stuff to make. So I will bring you back in a minute when this is finished crafting. See you then. Okay, we're back. I had to run over to the mob farm to get some sugar because now I've got, you can't even see it because I don't have the crafting monitor yet. To-do list, crafting monitor. But our crafter finished. And this is going to be one of possibly many mystical agriculture crafters. And we will make the patterns for it and get everything all set up for it next time because we have very much run out of time this episode. Again, I know. In between episodes, I don't know, I might pattern this because we're running out of space rather rapidly. But in any case, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked the episode. I had a lot of fun. This pack is just, it's just so much fun. There's so much to do. I love it. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!